Why is the Six of Pentacles and Seven of Wands here as a situation for Aries? Ooh, Page of Swords in this reading. Somebody's doing some stalking on the outside. They're trying to get information. I'm afraid you're trying to keep that information to yourself. Yeah. Somebody's trying to get information and you're trying to not let them have it. This is coming through communication. You're trying not to reveal too much too soon in order to not be vulnerable. You're trying to keep a sharp head about you, but people are overwhelming you or somebody's overwhelming you. Could be spreading secrets. I get overwhelmed with the information. And they're doing it in like a flirty type of a way, because this is my Delilah card, the Page of Swords. But there's not a whole lot of danger here. They're just watching you. And this is saying be vigilant. We have two vigilant cards right next to each other. So be on your toes. You're unsure of something, and there's a reason. Also, I think you're anxious about money with the Six of Pentacles and Page of Wands. So again, there's this idea of theft, having to defend your own. So I have identity theft here in some ways. Could be actual literal identity theft. Okay, what's crossing you is the Chariot. Now, normally the Page of Swords would have to be reversed for me to say watch out for a Cancer. So I feel like this is a good thing that's challenging you, or a good advice that's coming towards you for you to do. This says take the middle path and this will protect you in the future. But yeah, control the information. This is all about security. Your challenge is security. You're not feeling safe. Keep something secure. Okay, why is the Chariot here? Nine of Pentacles. You're trying to keep money safe. And this may best be done by being single. Because this says you're going to reach a goal that protects you from trouble. So if you're worried about money, you're going to be victorious. Whatever you're planning on doing to protect yourself is going to work. So good news. And I'm seeing just no rush to settle down. Okay. Okay. What is the root of the issue? Why is death reversed here? Page of Wands reversed. Instability. Possibly just somebody who's, there's some kind of a malfunction and somebody's able to get some information. It could be a little bit on the evil side, like somebody's doing this on purpose and that's how it's evil, I guess you could say. This is the root of the issue. So I feel like there's no support system here as the root. So I feel like there may not be a security system of some sort. Yeah, go back behind my back and still do it. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let me come back to that. Okay. In your past, you have the Five of Swords. So somebody was really trying to get one up on you. But it was a hollow victory, or you just accepted it. Let's see why that's really here. Why is the Five of Swords here in the past? Eight of Wands. Wow, somebody was really attacking. But they were doing it sneakily. So I have lots of communication. Somebody was really putting in a lot of effort here. I don't know what it was about. All I know is he said, out of all the coochies in the world. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's pull a card real quick to see what's going on with that person. It's probably not going to work. I just want to know what it is. Actually, I should probably pull from the sexy deck. Okay, I just gotta know. Oh, 3 of Cups. Somebody was reaching for other tail, looks like. Okay. So what has the 8 of Wands? Okay. 6 of Swords. So we had 5 of Swords and 6 of Swords and fast movement. Somebody was traveling. Again, with the 6 of Swords here, this is saying be careful, because there's a need to be on the defense because somebody's trying to get information. There's a possibility that somebody could lose confidential information and there could be repercussions. However, I feel like you're escaping that because the 6 of Swords is upright. This is in your past, so I guess you're just trying to recover your identity in some way. This could be something as simple as somebody made a Facebook account with your picture, okay? All right, why is the Ace of Wands here as the overall or best alternative outcome? 10 of Swords. Wow. I would never put all these together. Well, somebody broke up because of an affair. That could have been the information that somebody was trying to take. So it may not have been somebody really trying to steal your identity. They could have just been trying to take your place, like steal your boyfriend, steal your girlfriend, try to take your spot. That could be what this is. I do feel like there's a lot of infatuation with the Page of Swords here as well, and somebody might be stalking somebody, and that's how they're getting information. There's going to be a lot of strange coincidences. And with the 6 of Swords in here as well, and the Ace of Wands, this is saying time to move on. But there was a betrayal, and their plans are going to fail. They're going to be very disappointed by this ending. And even though you've lost a person due to, betrayal, there is hope afterwards. Also, the Ace of Wands here with this 10 of Swords says it's not working out as you hoped. Despite this high excitement, it just burned out quickly. And so you're going to start over. And we do have a lot of excitement here. Like, it was basically overwhelming. But this person was just deceitful in some way. And they may not have wanted to settle down. I was saying, it didn't work out like you hoped. It just burned out quickly. Okay, why has the Emperor reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed in the near future for Aries? Somebody's definitely commitment phobic, I feel. But they may be fighting that label. Be careful with your information. And again, this is saying try not to be vulnerable too soon. Or you realize you don't want to be vulnerable too soon because you know it's going to burn out quickly. You may have a little clairvoyance. Now the King of Pentacles is reversed. Are you kidding me? So you guys are like meant for each other pretty much. Very stubborn. You may be dealing with somebody who is the exact same way as you are, and that's why it burns out quickly. I feel like there's a loss of control. You should be seeking to work together, but it's not happening that way. King of Pentacles in reverse is corrupt, and so is the Emperor, maybe corrupt by power. We have a whole bunch of stubbornness, even possible bully, but they're a bully because they're jealous. And this person is, they're all very possessive, is what I see. They're possessive and they're like, mine, mine. And so when somebody doesn't give them that control, we have things not reciprocated. This is a weakness. Somebody's being affected by somebody else's weakness or their vice. And this person's always suspicious and mistrustful. Or mistrusting, I should say. A lot of tricky energy here. I don't like this. So again, be cautious. I'm not sure what's going on in this situation. You might be coming into somebody else's relationship and not knowing it. Let's get another card. Eight of Swords again. So you're seeing yourself coming in the middle. Because we have Aries in the middle of this couple. You're also the Eight of Swords, which is how you're seeing yourself. You see yourself coming in the middle of a couple in some way. But yes, you see yourself as the Eight of Swords. You feel trapped. You might feel like you're in the middle of a commitment phobe, or you are one. And you feel like somebody's limiting your power, and somebody's just not ready to have feelings for you. Or you're not ready to have feelings, at least not in the way maybe they want you to. And Five of Swords here talks about harassment. So you may feel like somebody's spying on you and bullying you, and you have to be watchful, and you can't even leave your house. The Hanged Man in reverse. You have to see things differently. You have to take off the blindfold. You're feeling very pressured. I can see a lot of pressure. You're feeling pressured. Somebody's trying to kind of bully you into something. And Aries, I don't really see you guys being bullied. And this person is kind of like a mad genius with the moon here and the Hanged Man. This person comes up with schemes, all these different machinations. Wow. But you're not accepting it. You're like, no. Yeah, you're the fucking magician. You can do what you want. So it's your choice if you decide to remain stagnant here. I'm also getting invention. You're going to come up with a really good idea on how to get out of the situation. You're like fucking MacGyver here. You may not see yourself that way, but you will eventually. Okay, why is the Knight of Wands here? King of Cups reversed. Could be dealing with a water sign. This is somebody who, they're very manipulative, and with a Scorpio, most likely stalking. And basically running away from problems. And here they go, running away from them. All their problems, most likely some kind of a mental problem. But emotions especially. Somebody's trying to be independent and they're running away from emotions. And very much denial. Could be dealing with a Pisces. There is a lot of miscommunication in this. So if I'm seeing like stealing identity, I'm seeing somebody maybe misinterpreting what you're saying and they see you in a different way than what you really are. But there's a lot of secrecy and deception behind the scenes, and I do feel like you have to watch your back. I mean, and I think you're doing it. You know this already. Why is the moon here? Empress reversed. So your other partner is also in reverse. I feel like there is no communication going on here. This could be dealing with mother and father, although I feel like it's more about love. Some of you may be thinking about moving because somebody really is stalking you. This could also be the wife card, so that might be one of the secrets that somebody's hiding. To me, there's so much deception going on here. Why even deal with this? I mean, that's in your environment. Why is the Ace of Pentacles reversed in the hopes and fears? Wheel of Fortune reversed. So you are afraid this is not the right path, whatever it is. And I'm seeing it's not. Ace of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune is supposed to be a lucky ticket. but they're both reversed. It's not your lucky ticket. This isn't your train. You may have a ticket, but it's not for that train. Why is the Four of Pentacles reversed? Five of Pentacles reversed. And all that says go back to Three of Pentacles. So there's a third party, or there is the moving of houses. But Five of Pentacles reversed is telling me somebody might want to come back. You decide whether or not you let them. I feel like your suffering will end. Your karmic cycle will end. You will release this burden. There's also, yeah, definitely releasing a burden. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. You realize that this lucky ticket is not lucky. It's like getting a ticket to go down the river Styx, or with Chiron or whatever, you know, or Chiron. I'm not sure how you say his name. That's not a lucky ticket. Okay. What else is here in the hopes and fears? Yeah. So some of you, it's your hope that there is no second chance. You are longing for freedom. You're trying to get out of the situation. Somebody's trying to keep things hidden, and you're trying to keep something dead. You don't want this to work, which is good because it doesn't look very healthy. With the Chariot here and challenging you, the challenge is kind of like needing a hero or a heroine, or maybe you're wanting to save somebody, but I don't really see that happening here. There's too much going on for this to happen. With King of Pentacles reversed, you're going to have to say goodbye to this person, but it's not going to be very amicable. Okay. With Four of Pentacles in here, this person is very possessive. Do you hear me? King of Cups reversed, very possessive. We have Scorpio energy in here. This person does not want to let you go. Very controlling, definitely spying on you, stalking you. And they're trying to get information, even if it's not your identity. They're trying to get information on you. So therefore, they could be making up fake accounts and whatnot. But they are obsessive. Or this could be you, something like whatever is going on there. You're afraid of that, and I'm pretty sure it's there. Very possessive. Controlling with the Emperor reversed. Again, this could be you. You may feel like you're trapped, but you're going to think of a good way. Okay, Ten of Wands, yeah, it's very difficult. You're putting in all the effort to get out of here. And you're concerned with all the day-to-day things. You feel like you don't have time to devote to this. You have a very, very, very tough time. You may have overwhelming debt, overwhelming loneliness. Somebody's stifling your power, trying to make everything shallow for you, just worried about mundane things. And you're like, man, my ticket is just not coming. Maybe because somebody's trying to control you and isolate you. Yeah, Ten of Cups reversed. We have so many tens in here. This is not a happy relationship. It's like a false happy relationship. The Fool in reverse. It's not good. It's like a relationship that's spoiled. And we also again have another cycle. Somebody's wanting to escape this false relationship because they realize it's the wrong direction. They're very disappointed with what happened here. But I see you cannot maintain hope with this relationship. You can't expect the impossible. Okay, Four of Swords reversed and Five of Wands reversed. Somebody may want to come out of hiding, I guess you could say, out of the chaos. Somebody may try to get out of conflict with you, but you just end up cutting them off. And the idea here is go back to Three of Swords. Remember why you guys aren't together. Please take precautions because you might just be a little disillusioned with love. Maybe you blinded yourself to their faults. But I will tell you with the Five of Wands and the Four of Wands in a reading, it's supposed to be a sign of good luck. And you do have the Wheel of Fortune in here. So if you do have any kind of good luck, it's delayed. All right, your overall outcome is the Four of Wands. This is getting out of oppression, getting into something that's happy, maybe lots of surprises, and you have a financial resolution. So if you're worried about money, don't worry. Okay, why is the Four of Wands here as the outcome? And some of you will end up in a different commitment. Some of you will end up in a different house. You will move. So we do have a few travel cards here. Seven of Swords. Wow, okay. You're getting away from quarreling. And it looks like you're going to get some kind of a wish, or at least you're going to be able to attempt a wish. But you have to focus on the positive. And I feel like you're escaping something. And you're going to be so ecstatic when you realize, like, I'm doing it. Okay, let's see what else is here. Because you're going to do it sneakily. You're going to like escape in the middle of the night. Yeah, ooh, Six of Cups. Maybe somebody from your past, maybe family. I feel like you may go back to family. You get to go home in order to kind of get some power back. Whatever you're planning, please make a plan B, just in case. That way, if something fails, you have another option. You may reunite with someone, because we do have Four of Wands, and to me that's very reunion-like, but you may have to do it sneakily, because somebody is possessive. But you've already let go of something, and you're ready to move on, possibly to the next. And you're going to be innocent and carefree. Overall, the bottom, Queen of Wands. So this could be you. You could have another fire sign somewhere in your chart.